Hello everyone, my name is Lena KrupinA, and today we will discuss the hot news that surfaced for me only today, namely about the first gymnast of the Russian national team who changes citizenship, or at least plans to. On November 5th, the second stage of the Bundesliga was held in Germany. I left information about it and links to the broadcast in my Telegram channel. If you haven't subscribed yet, then rather subscribe to be the first to know about all the news. So many stars performed at this tournament, including Sofia Rafaeli and Daria Varfolneyev. When I monitored the lists, Anastasia Simakova, a Russian gymnast, did not even catch my eye, since she had a German flag next to her name, and in the first stage she did not perform. I would definitely notice there, I guess. So I received a message asking why don't I talk about the fact that Nastya changed her citizenship, or am I deliberately hiding this fact? Of course I was very surprised, since we had not even seen Nastya on competitions for a long time. I generally thought that she had ended her career, but it turns out she performed in Germany and under the flag of a country other than her own. Then an article came out from the German media which in fact explained the whole situation. So Anastasia Simakova, who at the moment is still listed in the Russian national team, according to the documents, arrived at the Federal Rhythmic Gymnastics Center at the end of October, just a few weeks ago. Her parents moved to Germany a year ago, and now their daughter is moving with them. At least you can guess about this for now. Nastya has not yet given official comments. The article also wrote that it turns out that Nastya has had a German passport for 3 weeks, and now she is applying for admission to the German national base in order to train there with some of the best gymnasts in the world at the moment. At the tournament in Germany, Nastya did not perform very well, but Julia Raskina, the coach who works with individual gymnasts in Schmiden, explained that Nastya did not train for a long time, and now she is not yet in full shape, but she has a great talent. The manager of the German team clarified that they want to give Nastya a chance to train in Germany. But at the moment, Nastya does not have a medical examination and an extract from Russia. But what is the most surprising in this story is the comments of Irina Viner, as she said that she was not aware of this situation at all. It was surprising for her that Nastya performed in Germany, because according to her, Nastya left to treat her leg, but otherwise she knows nothing. What will happen now is the big question, and how does she feel about this, given that Irina Viner said that none of the gymnasts are planning to change citizenship. Firstly, it is not entirely clear at what point Nastya decided to change her citizenship. A year ago, when only her parents moved, or at the moment when new rules were introduced in the Russian team. And given that Yevgenia Konaeva recently commented on this issue of changing citizenship, saying that this is the choice of each person, I think you can guess that Yevgenia Konaeva herself is not against such things. Well, she was aware of this decision and Nastya's intentions. But again, these are all my assumptions. Just in case you don't know, Yevgenia was the coach of Anastasia Simakova. Secondly, the reason for the transition can also be any, as well as the fact that she was not the leader of the national Russian team, and she did not perform so often at international tournaments. Also, the fact that Russia cannot perform anywhere now, in combination with her parents' relocation, can also serve a decision to change the country for training. But it's true that the parents moved so that Nastya would train, or the move is not connected with a sports career, is still a question. Well, I think it's obvious that the issue has not yet been finally resolved, given that Nastya has not yet given an interview and has not commented on the situation in any way. Well, the fact that Irina Viner commented that she did not know, which clearly leads to thoughts, will Nastya be released from the Russian team at all? And will she be able to perform without Russia putting spokes in her wheels? I hope that this will not happen and Nastya will be able to easily change her citizenship, and the FIG will contribute to a faster transition. Usually this period takes no more than a year, but already this year we know cases that these processes were accelerated due to the situation in the world and the ban of countries. So Yelizaveta Lugovsky moved to the Montenegro team, but the truth is that Viner said that this girl is not in interest to the Russian team. While Anastasia Simakova was clearly not a leader, but a contender for high places for sure. In general, there are still lots of questions, and it is true that Nastya said that she loved to treat her leg, and she herself decided to speak and change her citizenship, or Irina Alexandrovna was aware and they just haven't decided yet how to properly present this news so that it doesn't affect anyone's reputation. It is not the first time I am convinced that gymnasts who secretly compete for other countries and change their citizenship without talking about it, their stories come out loudly and not always well. As here, the situation is clearly resonant, and it is interesting whether this procedure will pass quickly or drag on for years. In any case, let's keep an eye on this situation. Write in the comments what you think about Anastasia Simakova's attempt to transfer, whether she is doing the right thing, and why do you think she still wants to transfer. I am definitely glad that Anastasia will perform on the international arena if everything works out. I really like her as a gymnast, but as for the reason of the transition, I won't say that she's shown in the national team the same way as Lala Kramarenko. Therefore, from the point of view of her career, I'm sure she's doing everything right. Waiting for your opinion in the comments, and remember that I love you all very much. I will soon gather my thoughts and talk about another resonant topic, this time in the Italian Federation. Bye bye.